Hello everyone, this is Kevin, your Apptrepreneur, and we're going to be trying something a little different with the look of the videos. I have found a way to change the perspective of the camera angle a little bit, mainly by stacking my Surface on top of books that I have no intention of either reading in the near future or have read, and they're kind of not doing anything on the shelf, so you might as well put them to use making YouTube videos, right? So anyway, however, let's not talk about the camera angle, although I would love to know if it's working for you in the comments below. But let's talk about Lyft, because here's the thing. Lyft has not been in trouble with the media the way Uber has. In fact, dare I say it, they haven't really done much of anything recently, at least on the surface. But reports are coming up that basically Lyft is not set to overtake Uber in value, but remember how several months ago I said Lyft was very close to profitability? Well, they have a few other advantages too. They have just raised $600 million in capital. They are now worth $7.5 billion. Now, of course, a lot of that's on paper, and it's not quite as high as Uber's $70 billion valuation. However, it should be noted that this is much more money than it was a few months ago. Uber's bad publicity is really getting them into trouble, and Lyft is taking full advantage of it. And you know what? They should. They should. They would not be good business people if they didn't take advantage of this. They're also expanding in 100 cities, as reported earlier, and one of those cities is upstate New York. So they will soon be where the rich people live. Hopefully the rich people use the tip option on the app. But the biggest news is that Lyft is actually eyeing an IPO. And apparently they might be doing it very soon. Now, for those who don't know what the IPO is, it's the initial public offering. That means you will soon be able to invest and buy stocks in Lyft. This is something Uber has not done, and at the current rate they cannot do it. Now, some people might be asking, why is that a big deal? Uber has raised plenty of capital. They've got billions of dollars in the bank. Why does Uber need an IPO? And the answer is because investors only invest so much. And in fact, investors will usually invest with guaranteed stock options for when the company does go public. And when the company goes public, those stock prices can raise in value. They can also go down in value, but the hope is that they will go up in value, and those investors who invested the money then want to sell the stock for more money than they invested in the company. Uber is in no shape to do an IPO anytime soon. Their company is too torn, it's too bruised, have too many things going against it, has such a reputation that no, they're not IPOing anytime soon. That sounds dirty, but it's not, trust me. Lyft is going to IPO soon. God, that sounds so dirty. And the thing about that is, when they IPO, that means they will have to make money. And they will have to make money for their investors, which means the super low wages you see now, they're probably going to go up. They might also raise the fee on the drivers, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. It means they'll have to keep providing better service. It means they'll have to grow more. It means they will have to go into cities that they had not planned to go because there might be market potential there, which will open up some jobs and new ways to earn money. In short, IPOs are good. IPOs are good because when you actually have stockholders to appear to, you're not going to just one day cut the rates before seriously thinking about what it's going to do to your bottom line and how the stockholders will react. And stockholders will definitely push for higher fares. They won't necessarily be pushing because they want us drivers to make more money. I'm not even going to claim that that's the case. They're going to be pushing for higher prices because with higher prices, that means their commission is higher, hence they get more return on their investment. And if Lyft can pull this off, very soon the Uber investors will be asking, why can't Uber do the same thing? Why is Uber, the king of all ride sharing, the undisputed disruptor of taxi cab services and maybe even freeway rules, why is Uber not profitable? Why aren't they IPOing? Why aren't we getting more people investing? Why aren't we actually getting a return on our investments? Because we put money into this company and it hasn't been public for like 5 years at least now. maybe 7 years, I don't know. But why don't we have this option? I mean, I already broke the story at one point that Uber offered their investors a way to cash out in their stocks early before they actually went public, which showed no confidence whatsoever that they would be able to go public anytime soon. Because here's the thing, once you go public and people start buying the stocks, then real money starts coming in. And then you find out if your value on paper is really your value in real life. And while Uber still claims that they're worth $70 billion, the reality might hit a little bit harder, especially with all the bad news stories that's been going on. So the fact that Lyft is considering going IPO and public, and they might even be doing it this year, shows that Lyft is far more confident that they're making money and can continue to make money and can continue to expand their business than Uber is. And I'm not saying that's going to kill Uber, obviously, but it's not a bad place for the company to be as far as we're concerned, because if they get put in that position, they might be forced to actually do something to rectify that situation. But anyway, this is all speculation. You know, we don't even know if Lyft is actually going to go public this year or next year. Who knows? But I'm curious, what do you folks think? Do you agree with this stance? Do you disagree? Do you want either companies to go public? I would love to know. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.